Yeah. Speaking of rewatching, I was sad because I am not this person that I am have had I not been exposed to other womanist theologians or other black women who have just made ruffle feathers, honestly. And one of those is Candace Bimbo, and she was at Woman Evolve, and I didn't see that until it was too late. And she just posted a video of Pastor Jamal Bryant giving her flowers and saying that she was ahead of the game. He actually went back to her syllabus that she made on Lemonade with Beyonce when that came out. And I think that went viral before viral was like a thing. Um, and she also she's slick, like a not slick, she's a heavy hitter. She interviewed Jasmine Sullivan when Hotels came out. Yeah, I forgot about
I
that
didn't know that.
article, but she did interview Jasmine Sullivan. In her that she was at Woman Evolve. uh, I was like, let me go reread Red Lip Theologies. If you are going to be a follower of the podcast, you got to read Red Lip Theology.
Yeah.
Because um we is it safe to say we're not fundamentalist
Yeah.
Christians?
Definitely.
So just an exposure to a different uh, different theology, and I think that's a good introduction because it's cutesy, it's girly, and
I agree.
it's talking about some stuff. And I think Raven was saying she read the chapter about sex, and I was like, that's probably why I was drawn to it, because that was when I was deconstructing Sex Before Marriage and all the stuff.
Candace, you turned the tides, girl. You turned the tides before the tides were prepared to even be turned. And oftentimes greats and giants don't get their just due in their day. And you
Yeah.
didn't. But thankfully, you're still here with us and you're thriving more than ever. And so, shout out to you for turning the tides before we were even prepared for where that tide would be turning. You killed it, girl. I was only introduced to you because another woman who was influenced by you introduced me to her, Morgan, right? Buried the lead. But and just how much you challenged all and continue to challenge all of our theology at a time we weren't even ready for, a girl.
How lonely it can be when you are the one turning the tide and by yourself, and hearing when the Lord is saying, I'm doing a new thing. And what you're hearing is from God, and you have to believe this is what I'm hearing from God, and thus says the Lord, and I'm not going to let up off of it, right? And then also that you still love God and God's people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
my Lord.
I'm sorry. Yes, that is one.